Welcome to That's Good Sports. I am Brandon Perna, and today I'm breaking down some of my favorite news stories that occurred this past week in the NFL. And believe me, there were a ton. Let's start with Russell Wilson, whose crazy athletic talent makes him one of the most elusive quarterbacks on the field, and whose crazy-ass brain makes him one of the most unintentionally hilarious players on earth. This week, Wilson claimed a product he endorses and invests in, Reliant Recovery Water, helped him heal from a head injury last season. After being ridiculed by the media all week, Wilson admitted that they didn't have any medical proof for his claim, which is a nice way of saying that they didn't have any fucking proof of anything at all. I do have to admit, I too use a proven and powerful recovery drink. It's called alcohol, and it helps my mind as well. The way it works is if you drink enough of it, your brain forgets about all of the things that you hate about yourself. And it gives you the confidence you need to talk to the opposite sex. Recovery whiskey. It'll cure what ails ya, especially if what ails ya is paying child support on time. Cris Carter found himself in hot water when video footage of him surfaced from a speech he gave at the NFL Rookie Symposium a couple years ago.
If y'all got a crew, you got to have a fall guy in the crew.
Carter was given a verbal thrashing by nearly every media outlet.
Without even seeing the video, just reading it alone, I picked up the phone and called Chris, and the first words out of my mouth is, "What the hell were you thinking?"
I'm here to say, am I the only one who doesn't think this is a big deal?
If you gonna have a crew, one of them fools got to know he going to jail.
Sure, it's bad advice, but we have to stop thinking that NFL rookies aren't grown men. I'm 30, and some of these rookies look like they could be my father. I'm talking to you, Cameron Irving, more experience in his face than I'll ever have. Do you want to know how effective the Rookie Symposium is? This is what Broncos nose tackle Sylvester Williams said when he was asked about Cris Carter's speech. And this is a direct quote from the Broncos press release. "No, that wasn't me. I wasn't there. I don't know anything about that. I can't even remember my Rookie Symposium. It's too long ago. Too long ago, I say." In that time, he's had 2 defensive schemes to learn. He's acclimated himself to playing in the NFL and living a life outside of football. Where would he even find the time to recruit a fall guy?
If you gonna have a crew, make sure they understand can't nothing happen to you.
If you've got a friend who devalues his life so much that he'd throw it away for you, then I'd say you've got a pretty good fucking friend. Isn't that what Gandalf does for Frodo in Lord of the Rings when he literally falls down a crevasse fighting a dragon right after he yells, "You shall not pass"? Wasn't Scarface a fall guy, fighting to the death to save his cocaine? Or the ultimate fall guy? You might have heard of him. His name is Jesus, who took the fall for all of our sins? I mean, traditionally, fall guys are heroic figures. Cris Carter, if you need a new publicist, I'm your man. Here's the thing. When people make bad decisions, they're not cycling through all the advice they've received from their mentors throughout their life prior to making that decision. The mind doesn't work like that. It was silly advice, nothing more. No matter what, these players gotta put on their own condoms. Metaphor for being safe. USC's head coach, Steve Sarkisian, is also in trouble for making a mistake during a public speech. He was drunk during a USC pep rally and dropped the F-bomb during his speech.
Get ready to ride on, baby, let's go!
So what's the problem here? It's college. Everyone is drunk, even the smart people, and let me tell you something, college students aren't only dropping the F-bomb, they're actually doing the F-bomb. Sometimes in the butt, sometimes in the bathroom, and sometimes with multiple people.
Ride on, baby, let's go!
There's been an outcry about Sarkisian being a poor role model for these young kids, and oh God, how could he say the F word in public? He's a fucking football coach. The only word used more than the F word is the word the. Can we stop pretending like we are truly offended by a silly combination of vowels and consonants? It's not like he illustrated what the word fuck meant in front of a kindergarten class. He said fuck at a pep rally in front of adults. Come on.
I mean, come on, man.
Do these critics in the media actually think USC college students and football players are now going to become alcoholics because they saw their coach drunk at a pep rally? If you're really worried about your child becoming an alcoholic, don't send them to college. Well, except maybe BYU. These students realize Sarkisian made an ass of himself, and if anything, they now understand that you should limit what you drink, especially if you take prescription medication like Sarkisian mentioned, before you make a public speech. There's something sick to me about how members of the media make these demands that people be punished for mistakes that literally hurt nobody but themselves. In other unfortunate news, Reggie Wayne signed with the Patriots, which shows Wayne no longer respects himself. Doug Martin showed some fire against the Bengals Monday night, which is exciting because if I can start using his nickname, Muscle Hamster, again, my life will improve significantly. Wait, what's that? Doug Martin told USA Today in June that Muscle Hamster is the worst nickname possibly ever given to somebody? I'm sorry, Doug, but Muscle Hamster isn't even the worst nickname in sports. That belongs to Lester the Molester Hayes. It's also certainly better than my college nickname, which was Ben Affleck. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter @BrandonPerna. And if you could do me a huge favor and start tweeting this video to your favorite sports broadcasters, that would be great. Dan Patrick, Rich Eisen, anyone on the NFL Network or ESPN, that would really help me out. And maybe they'll see that I'm doing a pretty god dang good job and give me a dang good job. Sometimes just a little in your coffee helps you deal with your bitch ass boss. Not too much now, or they will figure you out. Sorry, I'm not used to pouring my own drinks.